Welcome back to ADCGH Spoilers channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most tangled webs of deception and intrigue in Port Charles. The stakes are higher than ever, and the characters we've come to love, and sometimes love to hate, are standing on the brink of life-altering decisions. The biggest shocker? Nina Reeves may soon discover that Michael Corinthos is the real father of Sasha Gilmore Corbin's baby. But will she keep that information to herself, or will she unleash a secret that could tear multiple lives apart? In the grand tradition of General Hospital, nothing stays buried forever, and this revelation could be one of the most explosive yet. Let's break down every possibility, every potential consequence, and just how deep this scandal could run. The crumbling bond between Nina and Sasha, a friendship hanging by a thread. Once upon a time, Nina and Sasha shared something rare, a mother-daughter connection that, while built on deception, still felt real to both of them. Even after the truth about their fake familial ties was exposed, their relationship managed to survive, albeit with its fair share of turbulence. But is this the final straw? Nina has been forgiving in the past, often giving Sasha the benefit of the doubt. But discovering that Sasha has been hiding the truth about Michael's paternity? That's a whole new level of betrayal, one that could permanently shatter what little trust remains between them. Of course, the nature of their relationship makes this situation even more complicated. On one hand, Nina may feel protective of Sasha, not wanting to upend her life by exposing the truth. On the other, this secret could be a powerful bargaining chip in Nina's own personal conflicts, particularly when it comes to her strained relationship with Willow Corinthos. Would Nina use Sasha's secret as leverage? Could she decide that revealing the truth is the only way to regain credibility with Willow? If so, it wouldn't just be Sasha's life that gets upended, it would send shockwaves through the entire Corinthos family. The dangerous game of leverage, who holds the power? At first glance, it might seem like Nina holds all the cards. If she finds out the truth, she could expose Sasha at any moment, turning the situation in her favor. But Sasha isn't exactly defenseless. In the world of Port Charles, leverage is everything, and Sasha has her own ammunition. Lest we forget, Sasha knows about Nina's past fling with Drew Quartermain, a secret that, if exposed, could drive an even deeper wedge between Nina and Willow. We all know that Willow's trust in Nina is already hanging by a thread, and if she were to learn that her own mother-in-law once had a romantic entanglement with Drew, that could be the final nail in the coffin of their already fractured relationship. Would Sasha actually use this information against Nina? That depends on how desperate she becomes. If Nina starts threatening to expose the truth about Michael, Sasha may feel like she has no choice but to fight back. And let's not forget another crucial factor. Sasha isn't just protecting herself, she's protecting Michael. If Nina blows the whistle, Michael will have to face the consequences of his actions. And who stands to suffer the most from that revelation? Willow. Willow has been through enough heartbreak already, and if she learns that Michael fathered Sasha's child, it could send her into an emotional tailspin. Sasha might argue that keeping this secret is for the greater good, to protect not only herself but also Michael, Willow, and their entire family. But in Port Charles, secrets never stay buried for long. How Nina could stumble upon the truth, a chance encounter with devastating consequences. Secrets have a funny way of revealing themselves at the worst possible times. What if Nina overhears something she was never meant to hear? Picture this. Nina walks into the middle of a private conversation between Sasha and Jason Morgan. She listens in as Sasha thanks Jason for pretending to be her child's father, a cover story that has managed to keep suspicions at bay. At first, Nina might assume she misheard, but then, she hears Sasha go one step further, admitting that Michael is the real father and that no one else can ever know. That's the moment everything changes. Nina now holds the key to a devastating truth, but what will she do with it? Alternatively, what if she doesn't just overhear the truth but actually sees something firsthand? Maybe she notices an emotional moment between Michael and Sasha, one that hints at a deeper connection than they're letting on. Maybe she catches Sasha slipping up in a conversation, accidentally revealing more than she intended. The possibilities are endless, but the outcome remains the same. Nina will eventually learn the truth, and once she does, she'll be faced with an impossible decision. The fallout: what happens if the truth comes out? If Nina spills the secret, the consequences will be nothing short of catastrophic. For Sasha, her world will come crashing down. Not only will she have to answer for lying about her child's paternity, but she'll also have to face the wrath of Michael, Willow, and possibly even Jason for dragging him into the mess. Could this be the scandal that finally pushes Sasha out of Port Charles for good? For Michael prides himself on being a man of integrity, but this secret could destroy that image. How will he justify keeping such a massive lie from Willow? And will he lose her forever because of it? For Willow, this revelation could be the ultimate betrayal. If Michael fathered Sasha's baby while still involved with Willow, how can she ever trust him again? Could this lead to the final collapse of their marriage? For Nina, even if she exposes the truth, she won't walk away unscathed. If Sasha retaliates by exposing Nina's past with Drew, it could permanently ruin any chance Nina has of reconciling with Willow. Will Nina's attempt at honesty ultimately backfire? The chain reaction could be one of the most devastating in General Hospital history. Final predictions: what lies ahead for Nina and Sasha? There's no denying it, the secret is a ticking time bomb, and it's only a matter of time before it detonates. The real question is, who will light the fuse? Will Nina, unable to sit on such a massive truth, expose everything in a moment of desperation? Will Sasha make a preemptive move to protect herself, taking Nina down in the process? Or could Michael himself step forward, confessing before the secret spirals out of control? One thing is certain, this storyline is far from over. The drama, betrayals, and shocking revelations are only just beginning, and General Hospital fans should prepare for a whirlwind of emotions in the weeks to come. Next, we're taking a look at the multi-talented actor Sebastian Roche, best known to General Hospital fans as Jerry Jax. While Roche has built an impressive career spanning multiple TV series and films, fans of Port Charles still wonder, could he ever return to the soap that made him a household name? In a recent interview, the actor opened up about his past, his exciting current projects, and whether a GH comeback is even possible. Let's break it all down. Sebastian Roche reflects on his career and living his dreams. Sebastian Roche has had a career that most actors dream of. From starring in some of the most talked about TV series to taking on major roles in blockbuster films, his journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. In a heartfelt moment, Roche admitted that sometimes he can't even believe his life is real. "I love those moments," he shared. "I'm like, oh, here I am. You're dreaming. What you were dreaming about is reality, and here you are." For a young French boy who grew up near Paris watching American films, standing on massive Hollywood sets and playing incredible characters has been a surreal experience. His ability to seamlessly move between TV and film has kept his career fresh and exciting. But what about his time on General Hospital? Has he closed the door on returning to Port Charles, or could there still be a future for Jerry Jax? A wild ride in Port Charles, the legacy of Jerry Jax to General Hospital fans. Sebastian Roche is synonymous with Jerry Jax, the charming yet dangerous villain who kept Port Charles on edge. Taking over the role from Julian Stone, Roche made his first appearance as Jerry in 2007. Over the years, his portrayal of the morally complex character became a fan favorite. Though he played Jerry on and off, his final appearance on GH was in 2015. Jerry Jax wasn't just any villain, he was a master manipulator with a sharp wit and undeniable charm. His storylines were always packed with high-stakes drama, whether he was involved in criminal conspiracies, taking hostages, or creating chaos for the Jax family. Despite his many crimes, Jerry had a loyal fan following. Viewers loved his unpredictability, his intelligence, and his ability to always stay one step ahead. So naturally, fans have always wondered, will Jerry Jax ever make a grand return? Could Sebastian Roche return to General Hospital? While Roche still holds fond memories of playing Jerry Jax, he recently revealed in an interview that he doesn't see himself returning to GH anytime soon. "I think it's firmly in the past. It was a great memory," he admitted. For fans who had hoped to see him stir up trouble in Port Charles again, this statement might be disappointing. However, Roche did leave the door open just a crack. When jokingly asked if he would ever come back, he playfully responded, "Who knows? Grandpa Jack. You never know." His wife, actress Alicia Hanakim, added to the humor, quipping, "We'll schedule it in for 2060. While it seems unlikely that Jerry Jax will return anytime soon, GH is known for bringing characters back from the dead and reimagining villains in new ways. Could a future storyline find a way to reintroduce Jerry? Anything is possible in the world of Port Charles. Life after General Hospital, Roche's thriving career. Although Roche may not be planning a return to GH, he has been incredibly busy with other projects. One of his most recent and talked about roles is Father Renault in the Yellowstone prequel, 1923. "Just being on set, I was pinching myself in costume on horseback," Roche recalled. Playing Father Renault gave him the chance to immerse himself in the Western genre, something he had always dreamed of as a child growing up in France. He described working on 1923 as a dream come true, particularly because of the show's incredible production quality and storytelling. He also hinted at exciting future projects, saying, "It's going to be a very interesting second season. But it really is a dream come true in terms of a young French boy growing up near Paris, watching American movies." And if that wasn't enough, Roche has expressed interest in working on more of Taylor Sheridan's productions, given the immense success of Yellowstone and its spin-offs. "I would love to do another one of Taylor Sheridan's 25,000 shows," he joked. Clearly, Roche is enjoying his time in Hollywood, but will he ever return to his soap opera roots? A shift in focus, producing, writing, and new creative endeavors. Beyond acting, Roche is also looking to expand his career in new ways. He revealed that he's increasingly interested in producing and writing, alongside his wife, Alicia Hanakim. "It was a great experience, but now I'm really in the creative. We have a lot of plans, Ali producing and writing, and me writing and continuing to act." This shift in focus suggests that Roche is exploring new opportunities that go beyond acting. He's looking to have more creative control over his projects, making it even less likely that he would commit to another long-term soap opera run. But even if he's moving in a new direction, fans can still hope for a GH cameo or guest appearance in the future. Did you watch Sebastian Roche on General Hospital? Sebastian Roche's career has taken him from Port Charles to Hollywood's biggest TV franchises, proving that his talent knows no bounds. From his unforgettable turn as Jerry Jax to his recent work on 1923, Roche has continued to evolve as an actor while embracing exciting new opportunities. But what about General Hospital fans? Did you love his portrayal of Jerry Jax? Do you think the show should bring him back for one last dramatic twist? One thing is for sure, whether in Port Charles or Hollywood, Sebastian Roche's career is as exciting as ever. Stay tuned to ABC GH Spoilers for more updates on General Hospital news, cast changes, and potential returns. Who knows, maybe one day, Jerry Jax will resurface when Port Charles least expects it. Next, we're diving into one of the hottest debates among General Hospital fans, the surprising recast of Jack Brennan. With Charles Measure exiting the role and Chris McKenna stepping in, viewers have been left stunned by the sudden transformation. But is this recast working, or is it a misstep that could derail one of Port Charles's most intriguing new romances? And how will Brennan's secret dealings with Jocelyn Jax impact his relationship with Carly Spencer? Let's break down all the drama and analyze what this shift means for the future of GH. Will Brennan and Carly's relationship survive? One of the biggest questions following the Brennan recast is how it will impact his sizzling romance with Carly Spencer. Love in the Afternoon is the heart of daytime television, and the chemistry between Carly and the original Brennan, Charles Measure, was undeniable. But now, things feel different. Fans had just started rooting for Carly's steamy affair with Brennan, only to have a completely different version of him appear overnight. The shift from Measure's suave, James Bond-like portrayal to McKenna's more serious, grounded interpretation is jarring. For viewers who had invested in the dynamic, it feels like a sudden jolt, almost like Brennan is now a completely different character. With this drastic change, can GH successfully maintain the Carly-Brennan romance, or will the lack of continuity make it too difficult to sell? A spy turns serious, the two versions of Brennan when it comes to soap recasts, interpretation matters. A new actor brings a new energy, and sometimes, that change is difficult for fans to accept. Under Charles Measure, Brennan exuded a suave, secret agent charm, complete with an air of mystery that made his relationship with Carly so intriguing. There was an almost 007 feel to his portrayal, polished, dangerous, and irresistibly smooth. In contrast, Chris McKenna's Brennan feels far more like a no-nonsense lawman, closer to Joe Friday from Dragnet than a high-stakes international spy. This isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it is a drastic departure from what fans were used to. The core issue is whether fans can accept such a sudden shift in personality. Should GH have simply written Brennan out and introduced McKenna as a brand new character? That may have been the safer move. Should GH have introduced a brand new character instead? When a fan-favorite character gets recast, it always sparks debate. Some fans embrace change, while others struggle to adjust. Would it have been easier if McKenna had debuted as an entirely new character? Possibly. If GH had written Brennan out, perhaps sending him on a mysterious mission or staging his disappearance. McKenna could have arrived in Port Charles as a fresh face with new motivations and a different dynamic with Carly. Instead, the show took the high-risk approach of placing McKenna directly into Brennan's existing storylines, despite his completely different demeanor and energy. While this may help preserve ongoing plots, it makes it harder for fans to reconcile the change. Soap fans, the most loyal and critical audience, one thing that can't be ignored? Soap opera fans are incredibly loyal, but also incredibly vocal. Daytime viewers have spent years investing in characters, relationships, and plotlines. They form deep emotional attachments, which is why they can be passionately supportive or fiercely critical. If a storyline or character resonates, they will rally behind it. But if something feels off, whether it's a poor storyline decision, a miscast actor, or an unconvincing romance, fans won't hesitate to voice their frustrations. The recasting of Brennan has lit up online discussions, with fans taking to social media and soap forums to debate whether McKenna can live up to Measure's portrayal. While some are willing to give him time, others are already calling for an exit. At the end of the day, GH depends on its fans. If they can't connect with this new version of Brennan, will the show be forced to make yet another drastic shift? Brennan's secret dealings with Jocelyn, the beginning of the end? Even if fans give McKenna's Brennan a chance, another issue could spell disaster for his relationship with Carly, his mysterious backdoor dealings with Jocelyn Jax. Whatever Brennan is up to, it's not good. If Carly finds out that he has been secretly influencing her daughter's decisions, the fallout could be explosive. Carly is fiercely protective of her children, and any betrayal involving Jocelyn will instantly destroy any trust she has in Brennan. Could this be the moment that completely shatters their relationship? With Brennan already struggling to win over fans in his recast form, adding deception and manipulation into the mix could seal his fate. If GH is looking for an exit strategy for Brennan, this storyline could be the perfect setup. Will GH keep Brennan around or cut their losses? Now that the recast is in full swing, the next few weeks will be crucial in determining Brennan's future on GH.